Good morning, YouTube. How you guys doing? I wanted to make a quick video this morning to show you the results on my Solflare Solana staking, and also some mSol that I bought and where that is, and I'll show you, the payouts on Solana from a staking standpoint. Which validators I use. You can see how much Solana is in there, and whether this staking thing is real and what it pays you. And let's get started. Okay, so this portion of the account is my staked Solana. Now, at first I did just one Solana and staked it, and I used Dokio Capital. Now, Dokio Capital at the time was charging 5% for basically running the validator process. And then I staked the Solana, and so we have some share of the profits. And then, I staked 30 Solana on Dokio Capital, when I had that much in there. And then I did a separate validator with the similar specs. Now, some of them say they charge you 0 to 1%, but I'm thinking that's not sustainable. And some of them charge you 9 or 10, and I'm thinking that's high. So I picked ones that did about 5. And, this is what the staking looks like. Now, I think I can get this to open up my staking rewards, so I can show you that. Just a minute here. And then I'll show you my mSol. In just a minute. I think it'll pop up. I think it's the right thing. Well, so here's all the things I've done. This is just an activity tracking on my Solana, and so you see here I took 58 Solana, and I bought 56 mSol. Now, what mSol is the inconvenience of Solana staking is if you need your Solana, it takes 2 or 3 days to get out of the staking, and then 2 or 3 days to get back in the staking. And so to avoid that, there's a site called Marinade, which will sell you a crypto called mSol, which mSol represents staked Solana. So you buy and sell mSol just anytime you want, and the mSol value goes up as the Solana staking, pays out its portfolio. And so you'll see my mSol is here, and it doesn't pay anything out, but the value of the mSol goes up as the underlying Solana pays out. And so the difference between the price of these two, the SOL price and the mSol price, basically will slightly differ over time as that return is paid out. So let's go back to my staking account here, and just native staking Solana, my largest one, and see if we can get this to show you my staking activities, my returns. Generally, as you see from the top here, it'll pay 6.67% minus the 5% that's paid to the validator. And so today for Solana, that is primarily an inflation in the plan or an issued new Solana tokens in the plan for the Solana blockchain. And gradually over time, the plan is as the transaction volume goes up on those Solana tokens, then it'll be replaced by earnings from those transactions. Now, a Solana transaction costs, less than a penny most of the time, and so you're really looking at a high number of transactions. But I wanted to share that with you today, kind of show you it was, what it was, how the mSol worked, how the Solana staking works. The nice thing about Solana staking versus other staking is most staking puts your money at risk, puts your Solana at risk, but the Solana direct staking does not, because my Solana is still on my ledger while it's staked. And so this gives you the opportunity to have it on your ledger so no one can steal it, and to stake it at the same time, which removes that additional risk from Ethereum staking or staking on a DeFi exchange or something like that. The other thing that I'll cover in a future video as I experiment with it is the mSol can then be used in a liquidity pool. And so my mSol is, accessible through Marinade or through this wallet. I can go to a DeFi exchange and I can put it in a liquidity pool. The safest one is a liquidity pool with mSol and Sol. So if people want to transfer between mSol and Sol, then they need liquidity to do that. And so if you put your money in the pool, it pays another 2-7%. So then you're getting the underlying Solana, increasing your value of mSol, plus the 2x% payout on your mSol, on your mSol. On top of that, now you can put it in different liquidity pools, but in liquidity pool, if your prices vary between the two assets, then you can have a loss of capital because of that variation. So if you just do an mSol to Sol, the variation is just based on the payout of the Solana, so it's very small, negligible, and so you're just paying 2-7% on your mSol on top of your regular rewards that you're getting. And I just want to take a minute to share that with you this morning. Like and ask me any questions that you have for the videos. If you want me to check out something else in crypto, that you've heard about or read about it, I'm fine with doing that. Just want to learn and broaden what I'm doing, and then see which things I'm going to amplify into maybe 3 and 10% of my portfolio type investments. As you can see here, this is starting to show you some of the payouts. This is their commission of 5%. And then on my balance, this is the SOL that I've been earning on that balance. This is 5.6%. So you can load it since the beginning. It's been changing over time. And 5.8, 5.7, 5.4. And so that's basically just how the payout works. And that payout, comes back to my ledger device, and this increases the amount of SOL that I have on that device. I don't have a large percent of my portfolio in this, but it is probably one of the top tier 3 crypto coins, and I do have some of this Matic and Polkadot as tier 3s, and one of the tier 3s probably will work, and the other ones, I'm guessing over time, will most likely go away. And so we'll see how that works out over time. Thanks for tuning in to my channel and checking out the video. Let me know if you have suggestions or additional things you want to see, and I'll be happy to explain them. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.